get started, can you tell me some of the hand signals that you use, just so I'm sure that I understand what you're doing? So just show them to me. So we've got, this means what?
Agree.
Agree. Okay, I've got that one. Any others? That means? So do you put it up in the air, or do you put it underneath your chin? You put it up in the air? Okay. So that means you have an answer.
And we do these just if we have more strategies.
Okay, so this means you have an answer, and then strategies for your answer, and then you agree. Anything else that I missed? Okay, so we're gonna, oh, is there another one? Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and get started, and I'm going to start out pretty easy because I'm sure you know this, but I wasn't sure exactly where you are with it, but as we'll get a little harder.
Oh.
So, and super easy, right?
Yeah.
Really,
Yeah.
super, super easy.
That's 20. Shh.
What is the answer? Yes, ma'am. 20. So I'm going to write it over here. Oops. 4 times 5 equals 20. Let's do another one. It was super easy. When you have this answer, let me know. Yes, sir. 40. How did you know it was 40?
Because I added 10 each time.
So you did 10 plus 10 plus 10 plus 10?
Yes.
You did 10 plus 10 plus 10. Anyone do it differently?
Yes.
Yes, go ahead.
You can times 4 times 1, and that gave you 4, and I just added to 0.
Okay, so 4 times 1. Where's your 1 in this problem? So is that really a 1?
I mean 10.
So it's really 4 times 10 equals 40. When you're saying 4 times 1, you're giving me a different problem. And then you're saying add the 0. Well, what's 4 plus 0? What's 4 plus 0? 4. So you're really adding a 0? You might think that you're adding a 0, but in your brain, what are you really doing? You're doing multiples of 10, right? So think about how you're saying that. So the next time that happens, and I'm telling this for everybody because I go to 5th graders, and they say the same thing. Oh, all you have to do is 4 times 1, then you add the 0. Well, if I tell a kindergartner 4 times 1, they can tell me that's 4. What's 4 plus 0?
4. It's 4.
4. So 4 plus 0 is not going to give me 40, is it?
No.
So really you're doing 4 times 10, which is 40, okay? Exactly, right. Yep.
Can you do the magic trick?
Okay, let's do the next one is think about when you're going to get your answer. If you tell me to add a 0, I'm going to think that you mean plus 0. What's your answer, sir? 200. I see some agrees. Anyone have a different answer? All right, how did you solve this? Who wants to tell me how they solved it and got their answer?
She
Go
has
ahead.
a different answer.
Go ahead.
80.
80. Who can tell me their strategy of one of these two and how they got their answer? Go ahead. I can't hear you. I'm sorry. Say that again. Okay. Okay. So help me out with this. She's saying you multiply and you just take away the 0. What is she really doing? Help me mathematically. Fix your vocabulary for that. We're doing 4 times 50, and you know what she's doing. She's saying 4 times 5, and then you just add the 0. But how would I say it correctly?
4 times 5 is 20, and add the 0 to it.
Okay.
That ain't how you say it.
Who knows how they can say it mathematically correct? Yes, sir.
I took
200. Okay. Any other way to do 4 times 50? Yes, sir.
This is what you need to do. What's 4 times 5?
Okay, where's the 5?
I'm gonna take away the 0 for a second. 4 times 5 will equal 20, and then I'll add that 0 back on, and I'll make 200.
Okay, so mathematically what you're doing 4 times 5 times 10. Is 50 the same as 5 times 10?
Yes.
So first he's going to do 4 times 5, and he says that's 20. And then he's going to really multiply 20 times
0.
the 10. So look at how that's written, because if there's a question and you have to explain how to do it, and if you just say I add the 0, or first I did 4 times 5, they're going to think, where did you get a 5 from? So make sure you're mathematically speaking correctly when you're doing that. So we did 4 times 50. All right, let's do...
Yes. It is 2.
No.
Okay, so pop
You might want to look at the left-hand side of the board for some hints.
Can we get that right? Sorry. Oh, I know.
What's your answer?
What?
Hold on just a second. Who has an answer for me? Yes, sir.
My answer is, I imagine the,
What's your answer?
Answer.
What's the number? Answer.
199.
199. What's your answer?
196.
Any other answers? Talk to me for a second. You told me 4 times 50 is 200. 4 times 49. What can you tell me about that? Yes.
That you can like if you were actually counting, you know 199 comes before 200.
Okay.
So you can know that you're answering.
Okay, so this makes sense. It does, right? Because we know it can't be more than 100, 200, because we only have 49 fours. Over here I have the answer for 50 fours. So I had 4 written down 50 times, and I got the answer of 200. I'm only wanting 49 fours. So who wants to tell me how they got their answer? Go ahead.
How I got my answer is I imagine that 49 was a 50.
Okay.
And then I knew 40, and then 4 times 50.
Hold on just a second. Come sit over here. Just help me out, please. Thank you. Appreciate it. Let's just solve it real quick. So he made 49 to 50. So he changed it. So he did 54s, and you got what?
I had 200.
Okay.
But I knew 4 times 50 was 200. So you said 4 times 49, so I took 1 away.
You took 1 away?
Yes, I took 1 away because no,
You took 1 what away?
I took 1 away.
You took the number 1 away from 200?
Yeah.
And you got 199? Okay. Why would you take 1 away?
Because I added 1 on.
I know.
You added 1?
Yes,
You made 49 to 50. Are you really adding 1? Are you adding, how many 4s do you have right here?
4,
How many 4s do we want right here?
10.
So this problem, boys and girls, how many 4s do I want for this problem? I'm doing 4 times 49. How many 4s?
Oh, you want to take 50 away.
49 4s, right? Here I have 50 4s. So how many 4s do I need to take away from my 200?
10.
If I write 4,
Dang.
that's 10 4s, right?
Yes.
And right here, I did 50 of them. But my problem only asked for how many?
You can add 4.
It only asked for 49. So how many should I take away? Should I take 1 away? I'm taking 1 what away?
1 4.
1 4 away. So what's 200 minus 1 4?
196.
196.
Yeah, 196. It's gonna be 196.
Minus 4.
You were 2 and 4 wrong.
Why did I take 4 away and not 1?
What do you want?
Who can tell me why did I take 4 from this problem and not 1? How many 4s did I do in the beginning?
10.
How many 4s did I do?
10.
50 4s. And I did an extra 4. Let's look at the next problem and see if you can help me with this one. So 4 times 49, you told me it was an extra 4. Let me go. The book, it doesn't have the answers. It just has the problems. Just so I know what I'm talking about when I'm up here. Let's do, here's an easier one. Because you said 49 was too hard.
No, it was
Raise your hand.
Your hands up or
Thumbs. What's the answer? 25. Super easy. We'll keep going. Super easy again. 50. Who said that? Was that you? All we did was add 5 more 5s, right? So what's 5 5s is
15.
25. 10 5s is
75.
oh.
15.
So how much is 25?
75.
25. Put your thumb up and let me know if you have an answer. How much is 25s? If I have 5, 10, 15, I have to count 20 times. How much would it be?
Maybe
55?
No. I had another
100? Anything else? How did you get your answer for 5 times 20?
I know.
Ladies, how did you get the answer for 5 times 20?
It is 100.
What's 5 times 20? Who can tell me the answer for 5 times 20? Yes, ma'am.
100.
And how did you get it?
Because I knew that 5 times 2 was 10. Because
Where's your 2?
it was in the 20.
So what did you do to the 20 to make it a 2? 2 times what?
Sometimes I did.
What times 2 equals 20? Help her out.
Oh,
Yes.
you could also call it
10. So she did first 5 times 2 equals 10. And then 10 times 10.
equals 100.
So her answer is 100. Okay, let's solve this one. Here's your final one.
Thank you, Madison, for doing it silently and putting up a thumb.
And look what we just did. We did 5 times 5, 5 times 10, 5 times 20. And now I'm asking for 5 times 19. Or we did 5 5s, we did 10 5s, we did 20 5s. Now all I want are 19 5s. 19 5s. How much is 19 5s? Yes, sir. 7?
Wait, not 70.
Let me come back to you, okay? Think about it and I'll come back. Yes, sir. 95? Anyone else? Or do we see some agrees? How did you get 95 for your answer for 5 times 19? Yes, sir.
I come by 5 19 times.
Oh, goodness. Okay, that took a long time.
That's what I did.
Ready? Help me out.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90, 95. 100.
I'm a 25.
That takes a long time to write, right? What's another way to figure out 5 times 19 that's different from this way?
Just take
5
1.
19.
Okay? How would you do that?
5 times 5 19.
Can you do that in your head? Okay.
19. 19. And then 38. 47.
So 19 plus 19 is 38. 38 plus 19 is 47. What's 38 plus 10? Yep. Who can do it a different way besides counting on, maybe using one of those, what we learned earlier. We did 5 times 20. I gave you 20 fives. We only need 19 fives.
I know that. I know that 5 times 9
Who can tell me by using this? I gave you 20 fives before. I only want to know how many 19 are. Go ahead.
Well, I thought of the 9
Okay.
as a 90,
Okay.
and I times it by 1, and
Okay.
it gave me 90, and then add the 5 on it, it gave me 95.
So how did you know that that 9 became a 90? Who can help me out? Yes, sir.
You said 20.
Yep.
5 times 20 would equal 100, and if you took away 1 from the 20, and take away 1 5, it would equal 95.
Thank you. 5 times 20 is 100, and I'm going to take 1 5 from that 100, and I'm going to equal 95. All right, boys and girls, put your hands down and sit down all the way in your bottom, really quickly.
Down all the way in your bottom.
When you are looking and doing math, and what we were just doing before, it helps sometimes if you look at those problems that we did beforehand. You did all that work for 5 times 20. You did it all for the 50, and then when I put a 49, but you knew it. You just needed to take one of the factors away. We did 20 fives, and now I only needed 19 fives. Thank you so much for letting me come in this morning. I really appreciate your time. Thank you.